right, so you want to live in the Philippines? Well, let me show you how. I'm going to start a series here on how to move to the Philippines. By the way, I'm Dewayne Hughes. I'm an American expat living in the Philippines with my Filipino wife and 2 Philim children. Anyhow, this is a series, so this is just the first part of a bigger series. And the very first tip I'm going to give you is perhaps the most important tip. And that right there is come and live here for a month before deciding to move here. Why? Well, most people get enamored with the Philippines because they watched a TikTok video, or they follow someone's TikTok live stream, or they sit there and they watched a documentary, or they came here on a 2-week vacation, living in a resort for the 2 weeks, eating at restaurants, and living as a tourist, not as a resident. So by coming here and living for a month, don't stay in a hotel. Get an apartment or a room and rent that out, and then live like the locals do for an entire month, to make sure that you can handle it. The culture's different here. The climate's different here. It's just the whole flow of life is different here. And you may end up finding out that you can't handle it and you don't want to move here, but you wouldn't know that unless you came here and gave a 1-month trial first. Anyhow, I've had a lot of people like watching my TikTok live streams just move here on a whim because they're excited by my life here. They figured, hey, I'm going to move here. And then reality set in and they never came here. And I always advise people, come here first. Make sure you can handle it first. The most common thing I hear is they end up renting a place in the provinces. It has a squatty potty and they have to clean their bum with a tabo and a soapy finger up the bunghole in order to get their bum clean. And they just can't handle that. But that's not the only reason. There's other reasons that people can't handle it. The humidity's high. The electric bill was way beyond what they thought it was going to be by running an air conditioner 24/7, cooling their entire apartment. There are lots of things going on here. So please come here, live for a month, live as a local, get used to, hey, I need to go catch this tricycle or this jeepney or this bus to get from point A to point B. Get used to waiting in line at the grocery stores. The grocery store lines I've been to the grocery store where it took me an hour and a half to get through the grocery store line. So the pace of life is different here. Come here, experience the Philippines, and figure out, can you really handle it before moving here? Anyhow, give me a follow because I'm going to do a whole series on this. This is just tip number 1 out of a whole series of tips I'm going to do. Also, go read the companion article on the advice with Dewayne Hughes. The companion article gets more in depth than the videos do. In fact, they designed it so that the video and the article are companions to each other. You should always watch the video and read the article to get the full picture. And the reason why I do that is because certain things are communicated better visually on a video, and other things are communicated better in a written form. Plus also the written form, you can easily go back and review stuff, and also the double reinforcement helps to educate you better. So please go read the companion article, pay attention to the videos in the video series. And by the way, since I do parts on TikTok here, the reason why I do parts is because the attention span of most people is only so big that if I put a 10-minute video up, most of that 10-minute video will never get seen by most people because their attention span is not long enough. So by putting it into smaller 1-minute chunks, I'm more likely to get the information to more people. And then those who go, ooh, I really need to know what's in this video, then you can go and watch all the parts in the video. You can go read the article. You can go watch the full feature film length video. Anyhow, do that. Y'all take care. God bless you. And I'll see you next time for the next tip in this series.